Hello everyone and welcome to my channel today. I am very excited to talk to you today because I'm going to be doing something I've never done before. I'm going to be doing a first impressions video on some new ColourPop items. So right now I only have some face makeup on, some foundation, like my bronzer, highlight, blush, all that. I'm going to be testing out some eyebrow products, eyeshadows, and some lip products for you today. So I've never tried these before. I have tried ColourPop though before. I've tried their cushion shadows that they have. They're kind of like creamy in the bigger white containers. But ColourPop recently came out with their pressed shadows for the first time, and I bought some and I am so excited to try them out. I'm also excited to finally try out their brow products and finally try out some matte lipsticks. I do have a gloss, two glosses, and a metallic, I believe. So before I've only tried out their lippy sticks, so I'm really excited to try some of their other lip products. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk through the products here. I'm just going to grab onto their brow products first. So I got both the brow pencil and the pomade. So let's see here. And the color I got in both was Bangin' Brunette. So here is the pencil, and it's got a spoolie on this end, and it has a retractable, oh, that's hard to get off. Oh, how does that work? Okay, that is hard to push to turn to get the product to come out. It's just a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit of product there. So what I'll do is I'll swatch this on the back of my hand for you. I made a mess. So it's a brunette color. I know I'm a little bit lighter right now with my blonde ombre, but we'll make it work. So now what I'm going to do is another swatch with the pomade. And I'm going to be using my Sephora. It's the charcoal infused liner. So this is what I use for my brows. And here again, this is Bangin' Brunette. Ooh, this is really creamy. So I'll just go right under here. Straight line. Wow. So color-wise, it looks like the pencil is a little bit darker than the pomade. So we'll see how that goes, despite being the same color name. The next thing I'm going to open and show you here is the ColourPop for Fox Sake Mixed Finish Lip Collection. So this has a gloss, two mattes, a satin, and a metallic. So these are full-size products. This was in the value set section for $20. So for 5 full-size lip products, that's definitely a great price. So I love these frosted kind of glass containers here. Containers, you know what I mean. So let's start swatching, and I'm going to swatch them down my arm here. So the first one I'm going to swatch is a ultra matte lip, and the color is in Beeper. So that is a beautiful dusty kind of mauvey pink. I love liquid mattes, so I'm really excited to try this. Plus I like buy the same colors over and over again, so we'll have to see how this compares to my other mauves. The next one here is an ultra glossy lip, and this is in the color My Jam. So I would say this is kind of like a rose gold. It's very, very glossy, but it has really nice pigment for a gloss, so I'll give it that. I'm not a huge gloss kind of girl. I like to stick with my liquid lips and my lipsticks. The next one here is also an ultra matte lip, and this is in Trap. So this is a really, really nice nude color. Oh my gosh. I love this. I cannot wait to try it on. And we've got 2 more to go through. So the next one is an ultra metallic lip, and this is in Man Eater. Oh my god, I love that color. So that color is, let me look at it here. I would say like a brownish kind of goldy color. Definitely is metallic. And the last ColourPop is a ultra satin lip, and this is an Echo Park. This is just a really nice peachy tone. I love that color. So again, if you missed it, here are the 5 colors that I have for the lip products. I'm really loving this middle one here. Oh my god. I love these matte colors. I can't wait to try them on my lips. All right, so before I start trying things on, I'm just going to go over the colors that I got in their pressed shadows. So I have 4 pressed shadows here, and they're all in single pans. So I'm just going to take these out and then we will get into them. So I really like how these are packaged and how they ship them. So of course they have this here and it has a little hole where you can see what the product color is. And then inside they have this here. I really like this, that they have it contained in another plastic container in case it breaks, anything like that. And it just gives it that extra bit of protection. I noticed that my Makeup Geek ones, they just come in like this kind of format and they'll have like a plastic wrap across there, but they don't have any extra kind of protection, so I'm really liking that. Okay, so again, I have 4 colors that I'm going to be trying today. So what I'll do is I'll swatch them and then I'll start using my eye makeup, put that on my eyes. The only thing I have on my eyelids right now is Too Faced Shadow Insurance, just to prime them. So the first shadow that I have here is called Cloud 9, and it's this nice kind of dark chocolate color. So let's just take a swatch there. So I'll swatch each of them on my fingers and then I'll kind of wipe it across my arm. And the next one is called Take the Lead, and this is kind of like a nude kind of brown taupey color. So there they are. And the next one is a metallic color called High Strung. Oh, that is really creamy. And I've got an inner corner one. It looked lighter on the website, but this is Take It Slow. So there are the 4 colors. They are very pigmented, just from the swatch that I have on my fingers. So let's see how they do on my arm. Oh my god. Look at that! You can even see this one here, which I'm really surprised from, because usually when I swatch lighter colors on my camera, you can't see it, but you can actually see that. That is really good. So these aren't at all they're not at all flaky, anything like that. They're just nice creamy shadows. So I'm really excited to get into these. So let's start creating a look here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to start off just with the fluffy brush. This is from Quo. This is their Crease Shadow Brush. I'm just going to take Let It Snow and I'm just going to lightly put that all over my lid. Just going to use my mirror here on the side. And this is very blendable. I find it's very easy to put on the lid with this brush. So I've got a good base down there now. What I'm actually going to do just before I put another color on is I'm going to get a headband just to get my hair back out of my face. Alright, so that is much better. Hair is out of my face and I can get into my makeup a little bit better. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take that same fluffy brush from Quo and I'm going to use Take the Lead, and I'm just going to put that into my crease. So these shadows are very, very easy to blend. I'm really liking these so far. Next, I'm going to take a smaller fluffy brush, and this is by Face Secrets, and this is a small shading brush. And I'm going to take this dark chocolate color, Cloud 9, and I'm just going to go in the crease in my eye and in the outer corner. Alright, so again, using this same brush here, I'm going to take that metallic color High Strung and I'm going to place that all over the middle of my lids. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to take It Slow and I'm going to put that into my inner corner. And again, I'm going to use that same brush because I didn't bring out all my brushes here. I'm actually just going to go back in and take the lead color and take a fluffy brush here. This is by Royal and Langnickel. This is a crease smudge duo. And I'm just going to go back into my upper, like just above my crease, and just blend that color in there. And I'm going to take my fluffy Quo brush from before, and I'm just going to not clean it, but just leave the Take It Slow color and just kind of blend that up into my brows, or to my brows, I should say. And then with that Royal and Langnickel color, or brush, I'm going to take the smudge and I'm going to take Cloud 9 and just pat that in there and do my bottom lash line. And before I finish, I'm going to go in with that, actually, I'm going to put in High Strung just here, and then I've already put some of the Take It Slow in my inner corner. Okay, so there we have this eyeshadow look. I'm going to put some mascara and some eyeliner on, and then we'll get over to my brows. Alright, so now I've got some eyeliner and some mascara on, and don't mind my ratchet eyeliner job today. It took me twice to do this. Like, I went a week without wearing any makeup at all, so clearly I lost some of my makeup skill during this past week. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we are going to get into brows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline my brows using this brow pencil, and again, this is in Bang & Brunette. So I'm just going to use the spoolie here, and I'm going to position my brows to how I want them. Alright, so let's get into this and see what this is like. Oh my god, I cannot do this holding the mirror with one hand and like lining my brows with the other. Oh, crooked line. Alright, so I've gone through and I've lined that brow there, so let's go do the other one before we get into the pomade. Okay, so I've gone through and I've lined both of my brows here with this, and now I'm going to take my Sephora liner brush and I'm going to use the pomade. Okay, so now that I have my brows filled in, oh, I missed a spot. I don't know how I missed that. Alright, now that my brows are filled in, I'm just going to go into here and just create a couple thin lines with the pencil just to give them a little bit of texture. All right, so there we are with brows. Now the last thing to do is the lips. The only thing I have on my lips right now is the Jovian's Lip FX Plump. Oh, it's Pluff. It is the Plump FX, and this is just a lip plumper, and I like to use it before putting on my products just to prime it, because it's also dermatologist created, so it actually makes my lips feel really smooth just because the products that they use with it. So I'm just going to wipe that off with a piece of tissue paper here. So the color that I'm going to use on my lips is Beeper, and this is the Ultra Matte Lip. So let's put this on here and see how this one goes and feels on the lips. All right, so here we have this look, and I have to say I really love the pigment of the lip products. It is amazing. The only thing is it is a tiny bit drying, I find. One last thing I'm going to do here just before I finish everything off with a gel brow is I'm just going to brush this spoolie through here just to kind of blend that color out a little bit, because I think it looks a little harsh with my hair color. It looks like I'm fake brows all the way. All right, so I think that helped a little bit. Actually, the one last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean up with my Bobbi Brown concealer around my brows, and then we will be done. And then I'll give kind of like an overview of what I think of everything. All right, so here we have the finished look. So I have to say, starting off with the eyes, since that's where I started, oh my God, these shadows are so pigmented and great to blend. You can still see them here on my arm, hasn't washed off. You can kind of see that highlight color now, the Take It Slow, but it is still there. So I'm loving these so far. The next I'm going to talk about is the brow. I think I might have gone a little too dark with the Bang & Brunette now that I have my blonde ombre, but I still really like these brow products. The brow pomade is actually quite comparable to my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. So this is a really affordable kind of dupe, I would say, in regards to the formula and the application. It's very creamy and light, and it goes on my brush very easy, and it's easy to blend in when you're shading in your brows. The pencil, I would also say, is similar to Anastasia Beverly Hills. However, the shape of it is definitely not. I definitely would like that slanted kind of line instead of just kind of a cylinder that you have here. There's no edge to it or anything like that to really get that line when you're outlining. The spoolie is actually really nice as well. However, it didn't really blend out that much when I was going in afterwards trying to soften the look of the brows. The Ultra Matte Lip in Beeper, again, I really like this color, but it is kind of drying on my lips now. The color is nice, the application was nice. I found that the applicator tip was very easy to use to create those lines to outline my lips and fill them in. So that was nice. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually take the Ultra Metallic Lip in Maneater, and I'm just going to put it on the center of my lip here just to kind of give it that highlight. All right, so here you have it, this finished look with ColourPop. Again, the ColourPop products that I use were the brow products, the eyeshadow, and the lip products. If you like this kind of video, give me a thumbs up, and I'll make more kinds of these videos with other brands. And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. And thank you for watching. Bye!